Hi everybody, it's Pat Gillis here, and I just we're creeping towards the New Year's here. In fact, by the time you see this, depending when I get a chance to upload it, it may already be New Year's. If so, Happy New Year's. I always think New Year's is the kind of time where you want to kind of assess where you've been and where you're going, I guess. And so I'll give you a little update on our guys. So that's Hannah down at the end there. Hannah has only been here since November, but she's already figured out that by this time I'm usually passing out the evening carrots. So her hay now all of a sudden isn't good enough for Hannah. She wants her evening carrots. And then we've got Oscar, who's right behind me. He's now in the school doing really well. Like he's not in beginner lessons or anything yet, but he's doing well. He's also very cross that I'm not giving him carrots. Look at his face. This is a sense of entitlement. It's what you call that. And then if we even get Ghost to lift her head up. Nope, Ghost is a very serious eater. And she's also now doing a little bit of work in the school as well. She's not going to lift her head up because she's pretty busy eating. Okay. So I'm going to just take you up to see the other new guy, which is Harrison. This is where Harrison lives. I'll see if I can get him lined up here. So there he is. Harrison still is a challenge to everybody here. So we have a very nice gentleman who's been giving us a hand with cleaning the stalls and stuff, but he's also a really good rider, and so he's been spending a little bit of time with Harrison, which has been really fantastic. We're trying to get his saddle sorted out, and we've had a little bit of trouble fitting him. I don't know if you can see his back. Whoopsies. I'm trying to see. Can you see that? He's a heck of a hard horse to fit a saddle to. He's got really high withers, quite broad, and it just drops like a stone after that. So we've had a heck of a time getting the right tack for him, but we're getting there, and slow but sure. As I say, and Harrison, he's still got a lot of personality. This horse, he's a very he's an interesting character. He's only 12 years old, but he feels like he's got an old soul, I guess you could say. And then finally, I guess can update you a little bit on our dear sweet Dex, who's had a bit of a rough Christmas. I don't know if you recall, but Dex is the horse that we've had that's had some issues with choke. And he choked last week, and we were really getting into that kind of frantic time right before Christmas that we didn't know what to do, because you don't like to call people on Christmas Day to do things. So anyway, it turned out he's our little Christmas miracle. He resolved the choke Christmas Eve, which was good. But I feel like we don't think he's out of the woods yet, to be honest with you. Dex is 29. He's going to be 30 in April. We've had this guy for a lot of years, and he's pretty special. So right now, what we're trying to do is we hand feed him right now. He gets hay cubes. He can't tolerate hay anymore, but he choked on the hay cubes the other night. But at any rate, we're trying to feed him just the hay cubes by hand to take the edge off, because Dex gets very excited about his supper, or any meal. So we've been trying to hand feed him just to take a little bit of the edge off before we give him the rest of his supper. So he's we're worried about Dex. I'm not going to pretend I'm not worried about Dex. This is unsustainable. We can't have him continue to choke like this. It's unfair to him. And our vet is great, and he comes out night after night to help us with Dex when this kind of stuff happens. But there'll come a time where there's going to be nothing he can do. So right now, we're kind of trying to figure out, maybe we'll give him at least 2 weeks. If we can get him 2 weeks, hand feeding him like this so he doesn't choke, then maybe we got a chance, we're going to carry on. But I guess my New Year's resolution is to hope it all goes well for Dex, but to kind of have the courage to do the right thing if we can't get him to resolve this. It's no way to live, right? Like if every time he eats he has trouble. So we're on 48 hours so far where he hasn't choked, so you never know. He might have another little miracle up his sleeve for us. But at any rate, have a great New Year. I hope everybody in your neck of the woods is healthy and happy. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this, and all the best for the New Year. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Good night. Remember to thank your horse. Thank you.